I love living in the gorge. I love that I can walk downtown, I can ride my bike to trails, I can drive 40 minutes to ski in the winter, and then if I wanted to, potentially go ride my bike in the afternoon if the conditions are right. I'm Bekah Rottenberg. I'm a professional mountain bike coach and a personal trainer, and I live in Hood River, Oregon. I'm the founder of Brave Endeavors Mountain Bike Skills and Strength Training. We offer mountain bike programs for kids and adults, and our mission is to increase confidence for all, both on and off the bike. When my wife and I moved to Hood River in 2014, it was literally sight unseen. We'd never even been here before. We rolled in with the dog, 3 chickens, way too many bikes. My wife had gotten a job as a veterinarian, and I was a school teacher. Living in the gorge, if you're gonna live here, you kind of have to find your own source of income. When I moved, I had 0 aspirations to be an entrepreneur or run my own business. But the combination of hitting a dead end in my classroom teaching job paired with COVID, I was that classic case of every single form of income I had disappeared overnight. So I started reaching out to parents saying, hey, I'll meet your kids at the trailhead. We'll social distance, we'll ride bikes, we'll learn, we'll have fun, we'll be outside. And that's how the kid programs at Brave Endeavors got started, just bit by bit.
My oldest son, Henry, he's 9, and he's been doing Brave Endeavors camp since he was 5, since kindergarten. And what I love about the program is that Bekah really supports kind of holistic programming. So it's about leadership, it's about how you're showing up on the trail in addition to technical bike skills and developing your foundational riding. So it's not just about being like an awesome, amazing, hardcore rider. It's about how do you show up on the trail in a way that is a leader. I think having an understanding of how you show up on the trails, especially when you're biking with other kids, is really important skill to develop.
I'm Ginger Ellis, and I have been lucky enough to take a program with Bekah, one of her jump programs, as well as one of her individual coach programs, and work with her there, as well as work with her in Culture Seed and events like that. And also am lucky enough to put my kids in her program. Watching our kids go through the program is amazing, because for me, her program checks so many boxes, but to the core, what it means is that our kids get to get out in nature and the elements, the trees, the snakes, the wind, the sun, the rain. But the challenge is, you add great coaches in there and all their peers, and it's just opportunity. And I'm talking the opportunity for growth that builds character.
I've always felt really passionate that mountain biking should be for all. During the height of COVID, I reached out to a local nonprofit, Culture Seed. They offer free and long-term outdoor experiences and mental health services for youth. I partnered with Greg Galliano, who runs Hood River Mountain Bike Adventures, Mountain View Cycles, and I had some money from a local food manufacturer that was supporting me at the time, and we put together a super cool outing for 13 youth on bikes during Halloween. Since then, we've done between 1 and 5 outings every year and served between 5 and 17 kids at each outing. This past summer was the first time Brave Endeavors partnered with The Next Door. The Next Door is the largest provider of social services in the gorge. Partnering with The Next Door was a logical next step for Brave Endeavors. We secured bikes. That was actually a huge effort in terms of community support, but that's really our biggest hurdle to offer more programs like these, is finding bikes for kids to get out on. Working with Culture Seed and The Next Door opens doors for youth who don't always see themselves represented in typical outdoor recreation. Together, we're not just teaching bike skills, we're building belonging, confidence, and a true connection to the gorge that lasts.
One of my favorite things is when the 4 of us are riding on a trail, and I get to hear my kids encouraging each other, and now they encourage me. Both of them have developed so much confidence. It was a way to, I don't know, connect with other kids, and also just a visual representation that he'd put himself out there and had courage and done some things that pushed him outside of his comfort zone. So even as a 5-year-old, it helped him, I think, develop an identity of bravery.
Mountain biking can be challenging, but it's also super fun. It can be scary, and it's an incredible way to explore our natural environment. The gorge is also unique because we have a really wide variety of terrain. We have a lot of clay soil here, which makes the trails really smooth and swoopy, but then you can also go places where it's really sandy or super rocky. There's definitely not much flat, which means you're either going uphill or you're going downhill. So if you love climbing, we can climb for days. If you love descending, you can descend for days, but you gotta find a way to, get to the top first. We have options that can make it fun for everyone.
I think that Bekah with Brave Endeavors is taking some amazing steps, really getting down to the community at its base level to pull the youth in and give them the opportunity to bike. What I'm hoping to see is a lot more of that. We have the gear out here, so we need to organize and get these groups out that wouldn't normally have this opportunity. They don't realize that these trails and this nature and this solitude, all of it is in their backyard. When you realize that, you could take biking and run with it, or you can take what you learned about the environment around you and those opportunities and run with that.
No matter how you connect with the land, being able to have an easier entry point would allow for more people to connect back to this place. Recreationists always want to protect where they play, but at the fundamental level, mountain biking is about getting outside, resiliency in yourself, and building connection with the natural environment. And so the work that Brave Endeavors is doing with groups like Culture Seed, with the Next Door, and just our local community is truly about building connection, increasing confidence, and getting people outside. And we are so passionate about trying to do that for all. We are looking to really try to increase the diversity of individuals that we're able to work with and help get outside on the trail and on bikes.